Yes,
that's not your money.
And that's not my fault.
That's not your money.
And that's not my fault.
That's not your money. That's what I'm saying.
That's not my fault.
Vámonos.
Ow! Huya, patrulla, baby. Ow!
Sí, bueno, sí.
Check. Sí.
Can I get 2 tacos de asada? Un de pastor.
De cabeza.
Chile relleno. Ey, salsa verde.
Why? Tell us that you live forever. Why?
We just don't know that part at all.
Bricks.
Yeah.
Hey.
But we'll make them up on the way.
Yeah. And I need to pay rent. And I need to pay rent.
So keep streaming via tapes.
Please.
Stream via tapes.
Stream bottom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we live in the because your boy Lalo.
Shimona.
It's your boy David.
Johnny, what's up?
Hey.
Gazelle?
What's up? What you guys been up to? What you been up to?
Good. I've been going to the gym, working out.
Let me see.
Can't tell.
Let me see. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Johnny?
Me, I've been
That
going.
sucks because I haven't really gone.
That's another lie. What about you, bro?
I've been going, but
I've been eating like a fat ass.
I only went a few
Somebody's being
times.
real on this shit, fool.
Well, these
Me
are my
too.
crotch shows on the fucking podcast.
Python was coming out.
I went to the gym, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I only went 3 times.
You want to go
And
look
then
at it or what?
But in one day, I went twice. But yeah,
Do you want to go look at it twice?
bitch, I went twice. Hey, no, dude. I like going, but as soon as I pull into the gym, dude, that shit pisses me the fuck out because dudes are like, fucking, you're done, bro. Like, you're taking up the. What are you doing, Hulk? Like, you're taking up a fucking machine. Let us fat motherfuckers get. Not there, but you know, like maybe like David. Like I want to be like David. Like you know,
Ouch.
like no, like
Yo.
fit. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
slim. Bro, why?
What's your secret, David?
Huh?
What's your secret?
Oh, I get there early. No, but
go.
I know what he's talking about because, you know, we've had this problem at the gym. When we used to go to Lalo, you know that motherfucker that puts 6 pieces of clothes on different fucking machines? And he's like, yeah, I'm
I've
using
never
that one.
seen
The towels.
Yeah, he's like, I'm using that one. And they're like, no, the
Hey,
fuck, you're not.
Nah, but when he stood up, you were like, oh yeah, you could use it.
Yeah.
I wasn't even in your area. You told me later on.
He came and bullied me, fool.
Yeah, he did. He
Oh,
bullied me.
he bullied the fuck out
I was
of
like,
me,
what
man.
happened, Lalo? And he was like,
He kicked me off the machine.
Yeah.
No, he didn't kick
Show
me. Well, he did kick me off, but more like he was like, he was like at least 20 feet on another machine, curling, looking at the where he left his towel. And I was gonna move the towel because I was like, ain't nobody here, right?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I'm using that.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Bro,
fucking
I
using
hate
it,
people
dog.
like that.
I was like, my bad. And then I'm over here waiting. I was just standing next to David. David's over there doing like his shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, what happened? He's like, kick me off the machine.
Fucking, no,
Go
fuck.
tell
I'll
him
be like,
something. David's joked. David looked big at the time. I was like, go tell him something.
it's
At the
fine.
time.
I'll be done when you get off.
Yeah,
Just
busting
fine.
thighs.
Just because they're buff don't mean they can fight, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was using that. Well, you're not right now, bitch.
Yeah.
I'll be done when you get off, bitch.
Okay, you gonna tell the Undertaker that?
Yeah.
The great Khali just
He-
comes over. You gonna tell him that shit?
Nah, but he dead ass wasn't even that big either. Like he was like fat, you know. You could tell he lifted a lot, but it was like he was fat.
Asshole, bro.
don't
Fat
know what
phobic
fat
ass
is.
He has
motherfucker.
small legs.
2v1.
He has small legs.
I got a big ass leg.
Exactly. You just kick his kneecap and then what?
Pero no te sala.
I shit you not, dude. Like this a few months ago, I was at the gym and shit, and this fucking dude, he literally made me fucking stop lifting weights. I was like, you know, I'm gonna do dumbbells today. I don't really do dumbbells. I'm gonna do it. And I was going like this, and I was struggling. I was putting like 30s, bro. This dude got like 80s or some shit. He was like, huh? Like, what the fuck? This dude's like from the circus.
I never heard
Like-
somebody say.
He literally did that noise, right? And I'm like,
And now we're going to pump you up.
like, what the fuck?
This kind of done
There was this one guy too, you know, in the Rancho, fucking 24 hour. That motherfucker caught, like, you guys heard that Kevin Hart joke where that guy who like never fucking did the set? He was just
He just did the whole
yeah.
whole show before.
yeah, he's doing the show.
Fucking
But this guy actually did the whole show and then he
Yeah.
would do it, and it was crazy weight, bro.
Yeah.
But he wanted everybody in that bitch to like
that's
look
just
at him. So like to this day, like that shit happened like maybe like a year and a half ago. To this day, Michael and I will still do that same noise whenever we do like when we bench or something.
Yeah.
We'll go. Like I'm not bullshitting you. He would like the whole fucking gym would like turn and
Stop
be
doing-
like,
stop doing that
"Shut
shit.
up!" But nobody can hear him because he had like headphones on. But
No,
I'll do it again for you guys.
He couldn't hear anybody.
Yeah.
Did he get it up?
like that, bro. No, he did it, bro. But it was like, fuck you, bro.
Hey,
Shut up.
Just prick off his little ear.
Shut-
Hey, we could hear you.
And-
You work with
but like you said, like who's gonna tell him shit? Because he was buff as fuck.
He was yoked?
Yeah, fuck yeah, he was.
I'm gonna
yoked as
get his
fuck.
own gym, food.
But to this day, we'll go like, we'll be like curling like 15s. Yep. Like the mic.
Big dudes like that really aren't that confrontational though. Like there's some of the nicest people sometimes that I've ever met, you know.
Facts.
But there's once in a while you run into a douchebag and shit. That's just like yeah, bro. Like I'm carrying this television while I'm running the treadmill, and it's like, bro, I need to watch that.
Y'all ever see like the firefighters on that shit, bro?
Yeah.
Like the firefighters will be carrying like they'll have first of all they have to have their firefighter department like big ass letters in the back so you know they're from the department, and then just in case you don't know, they're carrying that fucking it literally has like the two slings on it, right? So like it's like the 20-pounder. And they're like just, and then the incline they're just like, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, to me, I'm like, that makes sense. He's gonna go up a hill.
Yeah. On speed
to me, that
8,
makes sense. Like
on speed 8 and shit.
Yeah, like he's just like dum 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 dum.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, that
And shout out to
motherfucker works
firefighters.
out.
Thank you.
I'm always like,
just to get taken out by a little fire fool, in an apartment.
just a Charmander can come and fuck up your day.
You just walk by him and thank you for your service.
You literally, bro. I go over there, I just do the whole salute. I don't know if you have to do that,
You're
bro.
not supposed to, but yeah.
Just to get taken out by a gas leak, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
My fault.
Nah, but everybody loves a firefighter though.
Yeah, firefighters are cool.
Because paramedics and shit, bro. I hate fucking paramedics, bro. People hate on paramedics because like they want to take you to the hospital in the ambulance. And we all know how expensive that motherfucker is. I'm not paying for that shit. You ever been? I've seen people get into car accident. I saw a guy get in a fucking car accident. Crazy fucking spin, right? Luckily for him, literally an ambulance was coming around the corner, like for some other fucking reason. Somebody else was dying, right?
Don't talk about Lupe.
Yeah. And as soon as they pull up, they like trying to take him, and he's like doing this shit. He's waving and like, no. And they're like, we need to take you, you know? And he's like, nah, like, fuck that. And he gets in his back in his car and he tries to start it, you know? And you're
yeah, nothing bad. Your car's gone, dog.
It's gone, bro. Just take it as a loss. You know? Arrowhead's still gonna make you pay it off.
That's one of the first lessons. That's one of the first lessons my dad actually taught me when I was young.
Yeah.
Like, don't ever get in an ambulance.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll pick you up.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I was super young when he told me this. She was like, never get on that shit.
Yeah.
If you ever get hurt and someone says, do we call ambulance? Say no.
Yeah.
Dad, I got shot.
Call me.
Pick me up.
Call me and I'll
I'm
take
at work.
you.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to take you, but don't get into an ambulance because I'm going to make you fucking pay.
Right.
I don't have a job. Please make me pay. Look, I'm not scared of you.
Nah, I'm covered by
How
HP.
expensive is that shit though? I don't know. I've only heard rumors.
$12 grand.
$25 probably.
I've heard it's like over 1,000.
You give him
I've
gas?
heard.
You give
Or like
him gas?
600 to 1,000. I've heard.
It depends on severity too, because it's like, you know, if they have to be dodging fucking traffic across town, or if you're in the fucking forest and they got to get a helicopter for your ass.
Imagine that.
What about the helicopter one where the fucking the lady keeps spinning?
Yeah.
Do they charge you for that? You're on public television spinning, fool. Yeah. Like, at some point you gotta be like, hey, fool, like, I gotta get a discount, fool. I was like, oh, you embarrassed me. Yeah, I got lost in the forest, but you embarrassed me doing this shit.
You just fucking lit.
Whoa. Yeah, I hate that. I hate the twister, fool. I don't like that ride. I throw up all the time.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, you never seen it?
This girl got picked up in the fucking forest because she was, I don't know what happened to her, right? She was hurt. She was hurt, so they fucking literally airlifted her out of the forest.
Old, by the way.
Yeah, lifted her out there, and the fucking rope that was holding the thing that was carrying her started fucking like getting tangled up. So when they lift her up, she starts Bakugan fucking let it rip, bro.
Like a
let it
trompo,
rip, bro.
What's going on?
Yeah,
He's just strapped up, bro.
Yeah,
A
can't do
Beyblade?
nothing.
Yeah, fucking
Let it rip, baby.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nuts, bro. So like, at that point, you have to be like, hey, can I get a discount?
I'll let go, bro.
Yeah, I'll
Decide.
hop out, just roll out.
Yeah,
So she's just spinning in the air over and over
and over. And then, like, cause the pilot's trying to like slow it down. Bro, yes, literally like
Jesus, nah, I can't do spin shit. Like even
Put
like
me down.
even at like amusement parks,
you put me down.
I can never do the spinny shit. I can do roller coasters all day, baby. But you put me in one of those teapots, bro. I'm fucking like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done for the day.
throwing up on the kid behind you.
Yeah, bro.
On a small ass ride, it's a small world after.
Hey, you know what? It's just you want to just put me down. Just put me down. It's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So what the fuck's going on with that World War III? What's up with that, David?
So fucking Russia, right?
Yeah.
You guys getting drafted.
These fucking communists. Hey, by the way, I can still get drafted because I'm not 26 yet.
I'm 26.
So,
So 26 is like the cap. It's like no.
yeah, it's a salary cap.
The salary
They
cap.
can't. I'm a free agent right now.
I'll be 27. We're chilling.
I'm technically a free agent right now, so I'm just waiting for them to call me up.
Johnny, the U.S. is not coming to look for you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Because you just wouldn't be a good soldier, fool.
the
No,
You don't
pyramid-
know that?
No, you know how long you have to walk,
Yeah.
march?
Walk, but they have like trucks. No, like
Dude, if
Yeah,
Johnny,
okay, they're gonna look at your driver's history, fool.
Yeah.
You're not driving. You're not driving. You're not. What the
gonna
fuck?
say-
Like that's even better.
hey, these are gonna see my shit and be like, 4 car accidents. Okay, suicide bomber. You're gonna crash into this building.
Yeah, yeah.
But don't crash on it. Just drive. I'm sure you'll crash it.
how funny would it be though? Like Johnny, he's like his team, like his group, like with like 10 motherfuckers.
I'm not going.
They're all fit, and he's the one who comes out alive. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Explosions already just coming out the storm, dragging
like-
all 8 of them.
Like the Terminator.
Yeah, he's just dragging all 8 of them. Told me that are dead. How the fuck you get so strong?
He's the fucking Paul Blart of the military.
Thanks, bitch.
No, the Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on, bro.
Ooh, didn't we just cover this chubby shaming shit on the fucking?
Yes, we did,
That's
bitch.
what it's
I thought we
Johnny.
did.
No, but it's a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's a
I just say he's gonna survive, bitch.
Yeah,
A bit
facts.
too much.
Yeah, by fucking surprise.
You're still a hero, though. You're still a hero.
Fuck you. I ain't
David,
saving
a
none of
hero's a
y'all.
hero. Please, can you hit that one time?
They say that. Nah, I'm good.
Okay. World War III, Ukraine. What's going on with that? What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah, because I
Why are
want
you
to know.
asking me? Y'all know?
Because you're the one
I
that
know.
wrote that shit.
Russia's trying to occupy Ukraine right now. So I mean, but the memes are killer.
Yeah, okay. the memes not towards the Ukraine.
No,
the
yeah.
memes towards
yeah,
World War
no,
III.
pray for Ukraine, but you know the shit about
World War
us
III?
going to World War III.
Yeah.
I see motherfuckers say I'm about to fight, trying to connect my ox. You know, you're gonna put me in the ox inside the tank and shit.
Yeah.
Like, fucking jokes like that are hilarious.
It's a
by the
sicko
way.
mode and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
8 days
Yeah.
here without eyes up in. All right.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Russia just
Like, imagine us, bro. Imagine like our generation trying to fucking go to war.
they're gonna
Hey,
be-
hey, you have to survive. Here's some milk. Is it almond milk? You have a biodegradable straw?
We're gonna be suffering, bro.
Fuck, bro. Like,
Kill her, and you just hear.
bring in the
"It's-
next one.
Kill her, and you just hear. It's they them.
Come on.
That's a throwback.
That's a callback. Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
fuck, bro. The World War III memes are crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously, what's going on in the Ukraine ain't a
Yeah,
fucking joke.
yeah, it's fucking
But shout out to the fucking mayor that's out there in the front lines, and shout out to, I think they gave guns out to the whole city just to protect themselves, just civilians. Is what I read, that they're giving out guns like to civilians like from Ukraine to defend themselves and shit, which is fucking insane to me. Like,
Oh, we don't have to do that here in America.
it's what I heard. You know, it's kind of like
Motherfuckers
nah,
here got enough guns.
no, but if you do that shit in America, it's like if you hate your neighbor enough,
They're taking away guns from people here.
yeah, over here, yeah, they're gonna come and give you a gun. It's like,
You need to share.
dude, no, hey, Russia, I think they invaded. Why? My neighbor died. No, they haven't even showed up. You haven't even gone to war yet.
Yeah.
Well, somebody killed my fucking neighbor, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't me. If that's what you think, I just hate her.
Bro, I'm
Kill somebody?
I'm gonna put spinners on my tank. This is gonna be lit,
Put
bro.
flames on the side.
Give me
Subs?
2 purs. I need. Bah!
Yeah, bro. I mean, fuck. If you put the logo, the POP on the side, that should be hard.
Yeah, we're gonna get sponsorships. yeah,
Hey, I saw a
and we
fucking.
live, motherfuckers.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I saw a story. I don't know if it was a mayor. I don't know who, but I think it was a mayor that the U.S. offered to help him get out, and he's like, "Nah, I want to fight for my, my
That's
my
hard.
PlayStation." I was like, "That's dope as fuck."
That's just taking pride in your country. For that. I mean, that's something that we
Yeah,
don't.
that's
the,
fucking-
the United States doesn't have. Food. Like I said, it just depends on like what state you're on for how
Yeah,
much
yeah,
you
yeah.
really love America, right? Like that. That's just how.
Fuck
it is.
yeah.
Like Russia is more fuck yeah, America. You know,
Yeah.
fuck it. In Russia, it's like they all like we said this before. They all believe in one thing. It's like
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what it is.
Red.
Like Russia's like boom. It's all known, right? And the U.S. is kind of like it just
got
kind of
some parts.
Well, it just kind of depends where you at. Like if you go to
Yeah.
Texas,
Yeah, motherfucker.
fuck
The
yeah.
United States.
Yeah,
United.
and that's who. Then that's who United. United is kind of like, ew. Put some. What is that? Put some Germ-X on your hand before you touch
Oh,
it.
yeah,
You know when
yeah,
you hold hands to everybody,
Oh
like,
my god!
ew. It's kind of like this. You know how you're supposed to when you're sad, and then when you don't like somebody, you're like,
You want some hand sanitizer?
Oh,
that's how the states are,
when
bro.
you have to shake hands in church and you gotta do the little,
Yeah, the little,
Nah.
yeah,
the little bitch. I'll be like,
Nah, bro. I used to hate that shit when I was in
Whoa.
church, and the motherfucker next to you, you would literally see him go. like that. Like La Paz de Cristo. You're like, what?
Hey, Cristo didn't send this shit.
yeah.
Fuck
Back
this?
to you.
Yeah, you're giving me the flu of Cristo
Nah,
too,
but
bitch.
like throughout mass, you'd see them like fucking picking their nose and like scratching themselves and shit. You're just like, I'm gonna have to shake this motherfucker's hand in like 25 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Or like the ones that are sweating, bro. Like their hands are all sweaty. You're like,
You know?
I always went to the bathroom at that part. I'm like, that shit's already over. They already told the story.
Yeah.
You know? They told the main one.
I only time I ever went to church was for that shit was like Christmas and New Year's around that time.
Mm-hmm.
So like when we would go to like the house where it was hosted.
Right.
When it became New Year's, it's kind of like you go around hugging everybody and shit. That's like the only thing I remember of like doing that shit. And even then, I was like, I don't know these foods, but you have to walk around and say like Happy Prospero Año and all that, because it's like a church thing, right? I guess I didn't know it was a thing, but even then, I was as a kid, I was like, nah, I don't want to touch your hand. I don't, because bro, like people walk out the restaurant like, oh shit, Prospero Año, you know, like it's I don't know what the fuck he did in there.
hey, and COVID changed all that thing for the better for everybody.
That's
that
crazy how
that.
much COVID.
Now we turn into freaking Nazis. You're gotta be like, Paz de Cristo.
Oh, for real, they do that?
Yeah, well, not like that exactly, but yeah, they're
not
like,
like Zeke Hyatt, not like that, food, but you kind of like wait for me.
yeah, because you're like you can't shake, so you're like,
I haven't been
even
to
though you're
church.
right next to each other, you know, whatever.
Yeah. I met a cholo in church one time. That motherfucker, he used to. Yeah, when he was fucking doing that Paz de Cristo shit, he was like this.
You're like,
to everybody, bro. He would not shake anybody's hand at all. He didn't trust. He had trust issues.
Yeah.
And you know, like I knew he was cholo because that fool had like the same fucking flannel shirt. Like you know what I'm talking about, right? You go to swap meet, right? And high ass socks. He took like his nice white Cortezes.
button?
Yeah. He took the white nice Cortezes and shit, and they fucking wear lokes in the middle of church, bro. I was like, what the fuck? This mass is at 7:00 at night. Why you wearing lokes inside the church?
you gotta look around.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you ain't got dress shoes. But David, do we have any? We got some responses, right? Like from the
Yeah. Let me check
Yeah,
this.
bring them out.
What was the question, David? Oh, if we're getting drafted, are y'all going right?
Y'all pulling up to World War
Are
III?
y'all pulling up to World War III?
Fucking hilarious. Let me say, dude. I
But
saw
they
some
said,
of
but
them.
some of y'all fucking hilarious.
But he
bro.
said really good ones for
They
the
say,
pod.
yeah.
Someone said if you catch me on eBay selling tanks, mind your fucking business. Missiles sold separately.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Someone said I'm with Russia, and then another person was like,
Someone said Russia.
We might have to block that person.
What
Hold
the
on.
fuck?
you know, just the regular fucking answer. You know, where are we landing, boys?
Facts.
They should send the essential workers.
Since we're so central,
fucking
right?
one dumbass bitch. She was like, I'm literally Mexican. And she went like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we'll fucking beat her.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be lagging if I go hella ping.
If I got facts. Bro,
Bro, you imagine you fucking lag in the middle of the war?
Dude, imagine
Fucking
people
just
was running
glitch.
live.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, bro.
Nah, I heard this World War III is gonna be via Zoom, so we're good. So because of coronavirus,
hell yeah.
obviously. Some girl said it's a good day to not have equal rights.
Nah, bitch, you going too. Nah,
Yeah,
the girls
yeah.
are going too. Fool. Like, hell nah.
Yeah, they're gonna
Come on.
annoy the fuck out of the Russians.
I saw another one that was on the post too.
What
that
do
was
you
like,
want to bomb? I don't know. What do you want to bomb?
Stop that
I don't
shit.
know.
Fuck that. Nah, they're going to.
It's crazy how like this generation doesn't take shit serious. Huh? Like
You see in the comments under
we're at the brink of like an actual world war, and everybody's like,
I don't know about doing
it's like,
that shit.
nah, bro, like this shit might pop the fuck off.
But I feel like that's what you got to.
Scared
You
or
got
something?
Bitch, if China fucking gets involved and they go fuck with Taiwan, and then the U.S. is gonna get involved, like it's gonna be a mess, and everybody's just like, but did you see the TikToks though?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, hey, come on.
Hey, guess what? If the war breaks out, I still need those clips out Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah, no, I got you, bro.
Bro, here are just some fucking examples. Some fucking examples of the fact that Gen Z and like millennials don't give a fuck, bro.
Don't, bro.
They're under fucking Vladimir Putin's Instagram, bro. His Instagram. I don't know if you guys have seen the comments. Look, here are some of them though.
Let me see.
If you don't take your forces away from Ukraine now, I'm gonna have to call my friend Chief Keith, and you don't want him getting involved.
Yeah.
Hot baddie, please don't war. All right, we're gonna send Chief Keith to handle things. Vladdy Daddy,
Daddy.
Vladdy Daddy, look at me. You're better than this. Bro, no war, please, Val Dad. There's just people
What's going on?
hearts and everything underneath the comments.
Yeah,
and
oh my
say, they don't give a fuck, bro. They don't care about their livelihood at all. These motherfuckers are gonna
You know
die.
what's the craziest shit about this is like this is literally going down in history. Like in like 40 years from now, 100 years from now, people are gonna read this in their textbooks, and they were in their comment section going, "Laddie, daddy," like what?
Daddy Vladdy, stop this, please. In the harbor,
So Russia was starting a war.
eat a Snickers. You're not you, and you're hungry.
Jesus Christ. But people don't take.
Oh my God,
don't
we're
take that shit
dying.
serious,
We're gonna die.
It is what it is. It sucks. People are fucking dying, and I don't think that's a laughing matter. Like the Ukraine, like we said in the beginning, like it's not a laughing matter.
Yeah.
But the fact that the internet handles it the way that it does,
Yeah.
It's kind of like
pretty fucking
easing the
funny.
moment. It's kind of like making
It's
it.
pretty fucking funny, bro.
Because
Like
people were making these jokes back in the day about war, but there was nowhere to post them.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right,
Like, why
right,
the
right.
fuck would we? I mean, maybe it was different. Like,
I don't think they said Vladdy Daddy.
no, but they had their humor. Like, why the fuck would we? That's so stupid.
Adolf Daddy.
Hey, if we go over there, that's so stupid. And then guess what? They're drafted. Oh, we're actually going. Fuck.
Bobby
You know?
Bin Laden.
Yeah, it's like those things. That's why like the internet has taken shit like anything. It's not just for anything.
Yeah,
And it becomes a joke. Like when those kids were trapped in cages, that shit was a laughing matter. Everybody too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying us because obviously
Yeah.
it was more Hispanics going through, so we felt more like, like it's us.
Yeah, but I'm not mad at them making jokes about it.
No,
you know?
but exactly, I wasn't mad. Like, to me, it's like you obviously don't put kids in cages, but there's some where people were like, like stupid ass memes, or it's kind of like, any fucking bad situation, the internet takes it and is like, how do we make this funny?
Yeah, it's literally what.
And thus the
our-
podcast was born.
Yeah.
So it's just how people deal with like trauma and shit. To be
Yeah,
honest,
it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
is. They
some
laugh it
people
off.
deal with it with humor, but the thing is, like, some people don't, and then they get mad when other people that do, like they joke around about it, and like people get mad. Like people are like, but you gotta understand them too. It's like some people just don't. They don't think it's funny. You know, it
Shout
is
out
what
our
it is.
comment
But like,
section.
see how you want the way I see it. Yeah, you'll scroll. Haha, funny. Oh shit, this is crazy. You still feel it. It's still sad and fucked up. But see how you may, but know that it's giving awareness. Regardless, those memes are bringing awareness to so many people that don't know. Oh shit, this meme. Oh shit, it's happening. You still know what's going on regardless. So don't act like it's just memes and that's it.
Yeah.
Like don't fuck with me. Like you know what's going on from these memes too. You know that shit's happening. So people like you said are trying to laugh it off because it's a difficult situation. So you want to make a joke out of it. So it's not just sad and serious. You still get kind of a know of what's going on.
It also makes it easier for people to talk about too.
It does.
Because it's like
It's a lighter
it's not so like uptight, like when people are like, oh shit. But like if someone's like makes a joke about, hey y'all know we're going to get drafted, right? Like I hope you don't have plans to vacation next month. And it's like, and then it becomes like it's a more natural way to ease into a conversation. I know there's motherfuckers right now watching from like in the army is like, this ain't no fucking laughing matter.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, even they fucking know. Like they have
I'm
Yeah,
sure
they're
some
doing
of that
TikToks
too.
and shit.
Bro,
you
military
keep your
people.
03 charger and take your ass over there.
Military people do have a sense of humor though.
Yeah,
Like
fuck yeah.
for the
let
most
me see
part.
that tree in your forearm. Let me
Yeah.
see that tattoo. Get outta here.
But I
Let
say,
me see the house that your girl's getting fucked in by another guy.
Let me see your fish scale tattoo on
Yeah,
your arm.
yeah.
I want to see that real quick.
But I say, I think we've been working real hard, the four of us. I think we'll
Yeah.
do a vacation, and I say we go to the Ukraine, bro. Plane tickets are really cheap.
Yeah. Facts,
I heard
bro.
vacation.
I bet you.
Yeah.
I bet you, if you look up a plane ticket right now to the Ukraine, that shit is fucking $25.
I'll pay you.
I'm telling you, the U.S. is not there.
First class.
The U.S. We're not stationed there to start a war. We're there for vacation and like
Facts,
to train our soldiers. Yes, we might be aiming at Russia, but there's targets right
With
there,
our
and there's a
guns.
hill. Yes.
Yeah.
But we're training our soldiers.
Right,
Like,
right.
How could we train people in the States?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna do that?
We have
We need hills.
Yeah, we don't
And,
have
like,
anything to do with
and
it.
like people we don't like on the other side of those hills, just in case like a missile goes over.
Right.
I'm not
We're not
scared.
fucking dumb, fool.
I'm
Like,
not
we know what we're
scared.
doing.
I'm not scared of Russia. Those fucking bears on unicycles. I'm fucking scared. You know what I'm scared of? Ni hao, motherfucker. That's what the fuck I'm scared, bro.
They got too many people over
too
there,
many, bro. COVID only killed like 1% of the people.
Let
and that was still,
COVID
like,
blow over first.
and then
Fuck.
and it still killed like 10 million people.
Yeah, Chuck
It's like,
Lee's nuts.
all right. But anyway, prayers to the Ukraine.
Yeah.
but also prayers to these bitches that were victims to the Tinder Swindler because that motherfucker took all their fucking money.
Yo, boys.
You guys watched it, right? You
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
can you guys explain the plot a little bit?
I watched it last night.
So there's this dude, right? And I believe
For
he's
people
from.
that haven't seen it.
Big old Wayne.
Yeah, I forget where the fuck he's
Israeli?
from, right? Oh yeah, he's an Israeli, right? And he's pretty much this fucking
Boom.
con master, bro. He's a scam artist.
Yeah,
And the way he's like reeling in these girls is through Tinder.
they deserve
And
it.
What he does, and we'll get into that, but what he does is pretty much, you know, he gets like these hopeless romantics off of Tinder, and he like sweet talks them. He takes them out to dates, and he fucking
He pulls up in Rolls Royces and shit.
he's spending big bucks,
And
right?
he's a handsome dude, right? He's like
handsome
a-
guy, handsome guy.
He looks like
And-
Bob Saget from Full House. There's that one picture. I'll fucking send it to you. Everywhere you look, swear he looks like Bob Saget.
I don't
bro.
know. I don't
I'll
think
send
so.
you a fucking picture, and he fucking does, bro. You
He's a
can't tell me he doesn't.
handsome man.
He's a
And-
handsome guy, but I don't
So
think
is Bob Saget.
And the dude pretty much like he swoons these girls. Like he takes them out like on really expensive dinners. He takes them out to like fucking crazy ass hotels, in the nicest cars.
Dream.
Let me
He's-
take you to Bulgaria.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck it, we'll take off.
And he wines and dines these fucking whores, right? And these
Jesus.
these girls. I apologize.
Yeah.
But shows them a good night out. What these girls don't know is that all this shit, everything that's paying for this shit, is actually on some other girl's tab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way he gets these girls like wrapped in his business is he pretty much like makes them their girlfriend. He like
He tells them,
after
right?
he has like their trust and shit, after like a month, like months, bro. Like he puts work into this. After months of like trust and everything,
Some of them.
some of them, right? He pretty much tells them like, oh, like I have enemies that are like out for my head,
A lot of-
Because
and
he's presenting himself like, oh yeah, I'm the son of like
of this
you know,
huge billionaire,
yeah, diamond,
of the-
fucking the king of diamonds or
Right,
whatever,
right.
or arms or
So
you know,
and it all
guns.
checks out because these girls are able to like even when they find him on Tinder, they Google him and it's like, oh yeah, well yeah, he is the son of such and such, and so he does have billions of dollars. So what he does is he has like this whole scheme. He even has pictures and videos of like his bodyguard getting hurt and like bloodied head and everything. And he'll text the girls like, hey, like my enemies are out for me, like they hurt my bodyguard, this and that. I'm gonna turn off my credit card right now because that's how my enemies are after me. Like that's
Genius.
They're tracking.
that's
me.
how they're tracking me. Like it doesn't matter where I go, if I swipe my card, they're gonna know exactly where the fuck
Take
I'm
out
at,
cash.
right? So he's like, send me money, and these girls like, of course, like, oh, that's my boyfriend or whatever the fuck, or that's like
He's ballin'.
that's my really good friend. Yeah, I'll help him out. Like I'll send him money right now, and then he'll repay me after. The thing that this motherfucker does is that he keeps spending their fucking money, like crazy amounts of money, right? Like we're talking about hundreds and thousands of dollars of fucking damage. What he does is he'll send them an invoice like, yeah, I paid for it. Like, oh, I'm gonna send you the money to your bank account right now. He'll show the pay stub and everything, and these people are he's always like hella generous about it too. Like he'll send like
and he did
way
send
more,
money, right?
Yeah.
Like, a couple times he actually did send real money.
right. But in the main
to
girl's
show.
case, it's all bullshit. Like he'll send like he owes her like $250K, but he'll send her $500,000, right? And then they all get like, oh my God, thank you. Like you didn't need to do that. But he's like, nah, it's cool. Like
They'll be
you've
trying to
done
be
so much for me. But the girls are waiting for that money, it never fucking comes in, right? And it's like constantly doing this to like multiple girls over and over again, like, right? So while he's getting money, when he finally gets money from one girl, he's already working on the next girl, and he's taking her out to dinners and doing all this shit. And then when he gets money from that girl, he's already working on the next one. So it's like a never-ending fucking thing, and the dude's balling out of his fucking
like a
mind.
pyramid.
dude.
Taking pictures and fucking pool parties and fucking 5-star hotels that are way above anything you could even imagine.
It's
And this guy's having the
fucking-
time of his life.
Dude, it's fucking nuts. And it's funny because I was talking to Johnny about it this morning, and this man, Johnny, hit him with your take, brother.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
but I'm saying he's not wrong
To a point.
to a point, because all these fucking girls want to say to these girls that fucking overdoes all the time, yes, boo, get your bag, get your money, yeah, do it. All right, get your bag, homeboy. Get your bag, homeboy.
Hey.
What's up? It's bullshit. I say it's fucking bullshit because for so many fucking years, girls want to be free and not get any ties to that shit, not go to jail. Put him in jail. He deserves life.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that's a fucking dude. It's a whole Netflix show, right?
Yeah.
You went to the news and everything, right? Now they hurt your pockets, all baby girl. Can't bet
Baby
Chipotle.
girl, baby girl.
No, ain't no guac for you, right? Now it's a thing. Now it's bad.
Yeah.
But having a sugar daddy is, it's cool. He's old. He's gonna die. When he dies, you're gonna get paid, baby girl. Yeah. Guess what?
It's cool up until like you get to this part, and this isn't really a secret. This ain't really a spoiler, but you get to this part where it's like he's threatening you now. Send the fucking money, pawn your fucking car. It's cool all the way up until that point, because it's like you're a dumbass for fucking keep sending him money. I would have been like, no, I don't have the cash. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find some other fucking way to do it. Yeah. Personally, that's how I would have handle the situation. And for all you fucking brokies out there saying this could never happen to me, you damn right it couldn't, because you got a fucking credit score of 540. How the fuck you gonna pull out a loan?
I bet you these girls said that too.
That's the thing though. Some of the girls, they didn't have a good credit. They didn't have a high credit limit because of their credit score, right? They don't make enough money to be able to have like a crazy credit limit. Yeah. So what he would do is he would falsify documents, make it seem like
you work for me,
like they work for his diamond company, and then make it seem like they have like this crazy wage. So when they apply it to the credit card company, they're like, "How much money do you make? Oh, fine, we'll give you fucking this much limit." Yeah, and then they'll send them that credit card information, and he's just spending the fuck out of that credit card. So it's crazy, but I definitely am not of the opinion that it's the girl's fucking fault. Like, brother,
she's stupid.
It's heartless, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked up on his part. I'm not saying he's a fucking.
He's not a good person.
He's not a fucking like vaquero, Like,
but neither is a drug dealer, and we glorify that shit all the time.
Yeah, but we need to get high, bro. So
yeah. It's a necessity. They're
All I'm saying is it takes two to tango, homeboy.
Yeah.
Stop making it seem like all of a sudden it's a fucking crime that a dude's doing this to a girl. Sucks when it's switched.
Mm-hmm. I agree with what you're saying to an extent, but the girls took their blame. Like in the I don't know if you saw the show. Did you see the show?
Yeah.
They took their like, no, I'm
you
not
take your talking to.
They took their like, no, I understand. I fucked up. Like I fucked up by trusting somebody that much in so little time too. You know, and allowing myself to fall for this bit. The thing is too, like, he played a good role, bro. Like
smart.
He played the part really, really fucking well, dog. Like, you made somebody fall in love with you, to the point, because you pick your victims. You understand, like, these people. If you listen to all those girls talking, they all have like love issues.
Love, bro.
Like, they want to fall. They want that hopeless romantic, and it's like, you can tell by each girl when they talk about it.
We're gonna buy an apartment together.
They love. And are clueless, and they're not street smart. They're really smart about what they fucking do in life, but they're not a lot of street smart there. And that's where, and he threaded the fucking needle between every aspect of that and tied that motherfucker up, and he plotted that whole thing, and he knew. So yes, it sucks to the girls, but it's really hard to get yourself. Like I said, we've all almost fallen for a scam here. I've been open about like the shit that I almost.
My bitch almost got kidnapped.
Yeah, we've all almost fallen for a scam here, and that was us. And then at some point, like, either we ask enough questions, you're like, wait a minute, like, wait, hold on, and that point is kind of like,
I'm not even mad at them.
How the fuck in my head, trying to get into their perspective, how the fuck can't a billionaire pay me back?
Yeah,
because that's true. He's the Prince of Diamonds. That's his global name. You search this guy up, he's everywhere. Everyone knows about him, supposedly in the diamond company, right? How can't he pay me back?
Yeah,
it's a fucking scary situation, though. Because it's also like, look, like, I know everything about you. You don't know. You think you know everything about me. You don't know everything about me, but I know everything about you. I know where your fucking mom lives. I know where the fuck, like, I know where you go to work. I know where you go to school. Anything like that. Maybe you could pawn your car. What the fuck?
That's why it's scary.
That's why it's scary. But but then it doesn't get scary when you realize he's doing this to a bunch of people, and it's like, yeah, you're really gonna come after me. Like, at that point. But that doesn't happen till later on into the story. That doesn't
happen later. Yes, because imagine if you're the only girl that ever happened to.
Yeah.
Then you're kind of putting it also, no, like, you can't eventually look up this, like, because the way that they ended up finding towards the end, first of all, I don't give a shit for, like, it's been up for a while.
Yeah.
But the way that they end up finding, I guess, towards the end is like, his face ends up getting plastered everywhere. So that last girl
the
ends
story
up finding
built.
Everywhere you look.
his face so the last girl ends up finding it like that.
fuck.
And they're like, oh shit. But so being that girl is kind of like, oh, okay, like you kind of put pieces together. But the first girls are like they have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
And like I said, the story, how he tells it, and it's
And
very
he got
believable.
receipts, bro. Like he got texts and everything. Look, she was willingly. I didn't put a gun to her head. Everything was. It's her fault.
Yeah, it's kind
Because
of.
Cops are like-
at the end of the day, the reason because he ended up doing like what 6 months in jail.
15 months.
That was it and shit.
He did six. He did 6
Yeah.
months
11
because
to
of
15 months, I think.
But he did less because
I
of
thought
good
He
behavior.
was sentenced to do a longer sentence, but he only did like half of it.
Even
and shit.
still was a
Good behavior.
bullshit.
And the
Yeah.
reason he's able to do it is because he fucking. It's pretty smart, bro. Like he was pretty much made it seem like, oh well, they were letting me borrow the money,
Yeah, how
know,
could
it's
you
their
fight
fault.
that? How could you fight that?
and
It's
like
not enough proof.
what the fuck
It's a
did
gray
this guy
area.
legit? He's a
It's-
fucking scam
It's
artist.
a very, very gray area. Yeah, because he how much did they say that he swindled for? At least
10 mil.
10 mil.
Some crazy.
He swindled 10 mil out of a lot of
bunch
girls,
of girls.
but because a lot of them
And
came
guys,
for-
too.
and
There
Yeah,
was
he's
guys
been
like-
doing this since 16.
He did it to guys. He'll pretend to be like their good homies and shit, and then like he did it to homies too. Like
Yeah, so it's
It's
like
fucking crazy.
It's 20 mil, and then like, yeah, it just since it's the girls or the guys' cars that he's using, it's like, oh, they let me borrow, and then it's he say, what's that saying? He say, she say, whatever. When they say
He
something,
said she said,
Seashells by the seashore.
she sell by she say, yeah.
yeah, because at the end of the day,
Hey.
he's not like if I'm not forcing you to send me money.
Yeah.
Like I'm just asking you to, and if you send it to me, that
That's
responsibility falls on
And
you.
I mean,
It's pretty fucked
I'm
up.
on the, like, I get you girls that, fell for it. I get it. You see homie pull up in a fucking i8 fucking Lambo. Oh, this is, yeah, like, I got you. What the fuck? But don't fucking play with me right now because obviously if you see that shit, don't act like you were just in love and you were there. You saw the money. You knew what's up.
Yeah.
You said, I'm about to get taken care
right,
of.
Yeah,
That's why I'm like,
to
hey,
an extent, yeah.
hey,
Talk your
he
shit,
was
to an
smart,
extent.
but don't be acting like, oh my god, it's just I loved his character. He was funny. You saw the fucking restaurant. You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You saw the
Boom.
Tinder
You
pictures.
saw that
Tinder
shit.
Pictures. The guy's
traveling.
Good, the guy's good looking. The lady says she had like 1,200 matches on her Tinder.
Fuck.
1,200 matches.
That's crazy.
I can't even get like 2 bitches look my way, food.
Just go have a kid, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 1,200 matches. Like, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm always searching for love. It's like, on Tinder?
But you're searching for a
It's
specific
tough.
one,
It's
right?
tough. No, because there is those sections. It's that sections like, oh yeah, it says in their bio what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money.
A lot of it's. Yeah, you can say you're looking for love, and also sometimes they're not.
But
Generic.
can you blame
Generic.
girls though for looking for like
Yes.
financial security?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
I don't blame girls for that shit.
No, not in today's world.
not?
Yes, you can because it's like, yeah, you're able to get into the same kind of markets that we can. Ultimately, I get it. Fucking 20 years ago, even or 10 years ago, when it was like, yeah, a man was the soul. Like that was the stereotype of a man doing it. But now we're in this new world where girls can secure a bag just like a guy can. So it's like, yeah,
even
you
easier
can.
sometimes.
You
Yeah,
can. So
way
yeah,
easier.
That's where I
There's
am.
still limitations.
no.
There's still limitations in
not.
certain workforces.
Oh yeah, because they
But-
can't live lumber. But come on.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying though. Like
Physical
to completely just dismiss it and be like, men and women are completely equal. It's not true.
It's not
It's
true.
not true.
Is that true? I mean, yeah, we feel different. We think different,
Shout out the
obviously.
USA team now, though.
Yes and no. I think that we are of equal value, but it's like just in different ways. In different ways that we do things,
Right.
Like in a physical capacity, a man can fucking outshine a woman probably like 8 times out of 10. There's some outliers out there. I'll give the other 2 to them, right?
We're not built
But in
the
a-
same though, bro.
That's what I'm saying though. Like you're equal to us, but you have different capabilities. That's the only thing that
Right,
changes.
right.
Like there's only different aspects of how you do it, but that doesn't mean that you can't get to the level that I can.
It's just when it
That's what I'm
involves a
saying.
dude that's fucking over a girl, fucking headlines. Epstein did all shit to these girls. Headlines.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold up. I can't wait to see how you
Hold on.
Hold on.
Fix this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Fix this.
Hold on.
We
Yeah.
love fucking kids at Ponte.
What the
Hold on.
I'm saying if it was a girl that did this to guys, it wouldn't be as like fucking horrible. Like
the
It is
different.
creepier. It is creepier.
Here's what I'll say. Like I'm not gonna blame a girl for being financially motivated because the same way.
then go to work.
Wait up. Let me finish. No, let me finish.
Finish.
I can't blame a woman to be like, oh, like I like his watch and I like his car, and that's what I want in my life. Some guy that makes fucking money. I'm not gonna blame a girl for that, because the same way they may be financially motivated, men are sexually motivated.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
Women are sexually motivated too, though.
Yeah, but for the vast majority of women, they're not.
But
yes, they are.
But
I don't think so.
When
Yes,
I look
they
at
are.
a girl,
I guess
too,
that's where we disagree.
when I look at a girl too, or like for someone like that, single, I guess, because you guys have your girls and stuff. I don't know how you guys think about it, but when I want to be with a girl, it's like she has to have her own shit. Because there's guys that want to maintain a girl that like, oh, stay at home, girl, I got it. Not me. I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
I want you to have your own. I want
and
you
they
to have
can't
your
get
own
mad
house.
at you
But
for
that's
that.
what I'm saying though. Like when you're saying a girl is looking at a guy like, oh, he has his shit together.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm kind of like, I want to see you have your shit together too.
Yeah,
Like,
I get that. I get that. But
these girls didn't want that.
But can
they
I
wanted to get
can I
taken
ask
care
you
of.
this? Because I'm of that mentality as well. Like I still want my girl to have shit going on for her, but I also want to be the man who one day is gonna be like, you know what, like if you don't want to work anymore, it's cool. I got you.
Yeah,
I want to
of
be
course.
because that's the man that my father was, and I want to work towards that. Like I want to be able to take care of you and shit too.
Yeah, but also,
But if you don't, if you guys can think differently too. Like you guys can be like 50-50.
Yeah.
No, to that respect though. Also, if my girl is the breadwinner, if she was the breadwinner, she would probably has the mentality too. Like, hey, like I'll take care of it. I want to take care of this. This is what I want to do, and this is what you want to do. And then there you go. I go making eggs. You know what I'm saying?
But don't act
So,
like, oh, I want somebody that's financially secure, but that's not what they wanted. Don't fucking play with me like I'm fucking idiota. Like I know that you saw that he was fucking balling.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get
yeah.
taken care of.
Sure.
I ain't gonna have to work.
No,
Sure.
But again, because at first when they first came out the story, they were like, that's what because they came out on Reddit, I believe, right? I think Reddit, right? They dropped it in Reddit 1st, and the Reddit comments they came flying through, and they weren't. A lot of them weren't positive. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you go,
No,
but
most of them weren't positive. Like most, I think it was like they even said like there was like 90% of the comments were like just people calling them gold diggers, like how Johnny's saying right now, gold diggers, stupid ass bitches, this and that. But then there was also like an influx of like other comments where
and then
people were
eventually-
like,
They're also stupid ass bitches though.
yeah,
Like,
and then eventually,
to their respect.
that's the thing, bro. Like
eventually,
this
bitch
guy
came
was a
out.
fucking professional.
I guess you.
Yeah,
could-
he was.
So
Really
the
organized
same
as fuck.
and like I said, there was men who fell for the fucking trick. So the same way, like, what was the excuse for them? Were they gold diggers? I don't think so. I think they were just trying to hop out a homie. Like I just met this fool. He treated me out. Like we went out. We went to fucking the clubs and shit. That's the thing because they don't really cover it.
What dude doesn't like to
They
ball
don't
out,
cover
you know?
it, but on the documentary, but they do mention like it's been done to guys, right? So could you imagine like
He's
I
wealthy.
meet you and I'm like, hey, bro, like let's go kick it. We'll go to the club, and then he's like, don't even trip. I pay for he's paying for everything, and then when he hits you up, like, hey, bro, I need you to do me a solid, like. Shoot me some feria and I got you later.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell me like
works in a
that's what I'm
warehouse?
saying. Like, don't call these bitches stupid because like
No.
I mean they are being it's ignorant obviously and it's foolish, but don't pretend like you wouldn't fucking fall for it.
That's why I said
I wouldn't fall for
That's
it.
what I wouldn't.
I wouldn't fall.
That's
for
what you think.
I wouldn't.
This guy was
I
a
wouldn't
pro.
It's on my mom.
This guy was a fucking pro.
I'll end this
bro.
with, I'll put this this
Hey,
way.
that's on my jefita, dog.
That's on my mom.
Stupid.
Hey, that's on my mom.
My mom.
I'll put it this. I'm broke. You know, I can't.
Can you
Like-
imagine if the Tinder swindler, like,
bro, ain't no way. Like, you take me out to fucking dinner, right? And you're like, and then like fucking like a week passed, and I like,
But what if he keeps doing it?
Hey,
fool?
yo, homie, what's up? Hey, you got 20K I can borrow? What the?
Yeah, bro. But the way he
But-
does
got
it,
it.
the way he does it.
But if he does it in a way where he, like I said, he targets people. So he's targeting
Not me.
rich people. He's not targeting me. He's not targeting you. He's
yeah,
not
that's what
targeting-
I'm saying. You got a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
credit of 540. You know
But
what I'm
so a
saying?
lot of people, a lot of that money's handed to them. They don't know what the fuck to do with it. If I was born into money and I didn't know how to spend it, I didn't know how to distinguish real friends or people who use me for my money. If someone like that hits me up like, oh yeah, you got 40,000. What the fuck? I don't give a shit. Nah, don't do that shit. He's scamming you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're
I'm just
stupid.
saying, nah.
At some point, you become yes, you can fall for it. You can fall for it. But I also agree with you. At some point, there needs to be street smart there.
I think 100% everybody in this fucking room would fall for it. Every single one of you. You're giving yourself too much credit.
I almost
This
got my car
motherfucker.
wrapped.
This motherfucker pretends exactly. You motherfuckers almost got scammed on stupider shit. So don't even come at me saying that you
That
wouldn't fall
is
for
way
it.
stupider.
I've never been.
My
scammed.
bitch getting kidnapped is not as stupid as it fucking sounds. compared to-
What episode was that for the fans?
I have
Go
no
ahead.
idea.
Fuck.
Off
All
the
right.
top of my head.
Well,
Go
we're-
ahead.
we're-
Hey, no, wait.
we're
No,
pre- no,
fuck
wait,
you.
preface
Hey,
it.
fuck you.
Into the mic,
Hold on,
into the
hold
mic,
on.
into the
No,
mic,
'cause I'm
into the
speaking
mic,
loud as
into the
fuck,
mic,
I'm gonna
into the
yell.
mic.
Because I'm speaking loud as fuck and I'm gonna
No,
yell.
wait.
How the
Let me
fuck
preface it. Let me
can you
preface it.
compare that to some dudes that I don't even plan on giving the money to? I was gonna fucking fight these
Wait.
fools.
Preface
in
it
the
though.
fuck-
Preface it. You
No,
almost got
no.
scammed.
Yeah, I almost got fucking scammed.
And he almost got
'Cause my
scammed.
bitch,
So look it up and then you can post it.
Okay.
But you know what? It stops at a certain point. That's what I'm saying. Because eventually that street smart kicks in
It does.
where it's like, yeah, this isn't fucking gonna happen.
Right.
You know? That's what I'm saying. That never happened
But
to
that
these bitches.
motherfucker was a pro.
Don't matter.
That's what you're not understanding.
care.
That
Don't
motherfucker
matter.
was a pro. He would have made you feel like you were his best fucking homie. This motherfucker's a
what?
right at that.
I don't care.
He's like,
because if it was you, I wouldn't have gave you the money.
Yeah.
Facts. And that's facts.
that's what
because
you think.
have to understand
Bitch,
my situation.
it wasn't your money to begin with. Understand this, buddy. Understand this.
Hey.
He was giving you a credit line where you were getting approved for an insane amount of money.
Yes, and
that's not
my
your
fault.
money.
And that's not my fault.
That's not your money.
And that's not my fault.
That's
And
not your
my
money.
fault.
That's
You're
what I'm
spending.
saying. He
That's
just-
not my fault. If Johnny goes to a steakhouse, buys a $60
Y'all-
steak, the next day he tells me, "Hey, David, I need some fucking. I need $60 for that fucking steak that you got." I'm like, "Damn, bro, I don't got it right now. Sorry."
You're the one that
That's
was
what
balling
fucking-
last week.
Like
And
when
I
my
know
friends
because
You're not talking because you're the biggest
And I
bozo
know.
here. You'd fall
And
for
I
it
know.
quick.
And I know.
Argue.
Hold on. And I know because
I just
that's
wanna
fucking
be happy
happened
with my
before.
friends.
Sorry.
I had a podcast where we all got along before. Oh,
Yeah.
No,
look.
I'm just letting you guys know. You guys aren't as smart as you guys think you are.
No.
You're not.
No.
You're
He's not. He's
Popcorn.
not. He's
You're
not.
not.
popcorn.
Go ahead.
I'll wait. Look, I'll give my opinion. Honestly, if I see some dude balling at the fucking club like you say the week before, hey, you got 40 grand. You were balling last week. What happened? I want to know what's up.
Understand? Yeah, that's the scam he's running. He's
My
making
turn.
you. He's letting you. You're, Johnny, that's the thing. You're the. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna insult you.
that's fine, that's fine.
But understand this. He's making it seem like he's in danger, and he's gonna butter you up as long as it takes him.
Cut him off.
He's gonna butter you up to pretend like you're his fucking best homie.
Yeah, but if you're in trouble, I think I wanna be a part of your
but he's
life.
always spending money on you. That's what you don't understand. He spends money on you until the point he knows for a fact that he has you under his fucking arm.
I see your ass getting beat by some
Bro, I'm telling you
Bitch-ass
guys,
dudes.
bro.
Okay, look,
I don't
look.
want
I'm telling
to
you
be
guys,
involved in
bro.
this shit.
But we've said this before.
he
He
had-
picked his.
He's a pro.
He picked his targets. He
He
picked
did,
his
he did.
target. Like he knows.
Not me.
He knows
Not
that.
David.
Like it wouldn't be Johnny.
Hey,
if we're being honest, it wouldn't be me. Like
It wouldn't be
if we're
any of
being
us in the room. It wouldn't,
realistically, like yeah, it wouldn't be us. Why? Because we don't make that, and probably
We're not
don't make
stupid.
that because
I-
we don't trust
I
people
understand.
at that capacity.
I understand that
Johnny, he had one of the girls beat the fuck up by dudes
Yeah.
to scare her. He
No,
had.
no.
Yeah.
No, she just got her ass beat.
Wait, she got it. She was. It was,
Yeah,
it
that was
was
different.
random.
That was
It
separate.
was
That
I
random.
thought he had her.
No.
I was like, damn, he's committed.
Hey, wait.
Hey, he put him.
No. That was
Give me money.
That was separate. That was separate.
I really thought this was so committed to
No.
like scaring people into shit.
No,
He's
she-
like, beat her up.
Nah, she just brought it up.
Yeah,
she said
yeah,
that like
yeah.
a long time ago.
Oh,
Like
I thought.
some dudes fucked her up, and like that was like anxiety that she had. So she was scared that might happen
Bro.
again. That's all.
Oh man,
Listening
that's
to-
Crazy.
They should have spun it that way. That would have been.
and she stood in there.
Look, I get what you guys are saying. You guys are saying that in a room.
By the way, you keep looking. I know you're looking that way, but you keep looking at me, and that was the first one. Be like, no, yeah, I'd probably fall for it.
Oh, okay, cool. That was on my side.
No, you say you guys are giving. I was like,
I
I,
just-
don't even. I'm not
and
even.
I'm not
disagreeing
coming
with
at you guys. I'm just
I
saying
was
like
a dumbass.
I'm just saying like in general, like people
Wait a
are like
minute.
I would never fall for it. It's like, bruh, you don't understand. Like when a motherfucker is a professional at doing something, when a motherfucker gets $10 million out of people, that's not your average fucking Joe.
Yeah,
He
I
also
mean,
don't ask
he-
people like us though.
He's not going to ask people that are street smart, bro.
I understand that he's gonna take his chances with who he thinks he's gonna
He's gonna-
fool.
he's-
So
But
you
I'm letting
think
you know.
professional.
I'm letting you know
Me
right now.
personally?
I'm letting you know right now. If he really tried on you, if he was,
No.
if you didn't know who he was and he really tried on you, he would do it. He would bamboozle
That's
the
just
fuck
not
out
the
of you.
type of person I am.
No,
That's not the
bro.
type of
No,
person I am.
I'm not.
That's not the type of person
That's
I
what
am.
you think.
Listen, if you told me, all right,
Everybody
if
on
you
this
told
planet,
me-
everyone in
he
this
took
planet thinks I would never get scammed. I'm not stupid
I'm
until
not
it
saying-
fucking happens
I'm
to
not
them.
saying I wouldn't get
And-
scammed, but I'm just not falling for that one.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
what
not
you
falling for
think.
I'm not falling for that
You
one
are.
because I know my capabilities and I know I don't have that money to give you. And ultimately, I really am that person. Like I'm safe as fuck with my money. I'm safe, bro. I don't fucking hate gambling on my money. I don't go to the casino. I know sometimes people go through rough patches. I don't feel like lending you the money.
Yeah.
Like the type of person I am, that kind of scam would not follow me. It's different. You tell me, oh, this bitch Karina got fucking held for ransom. It's like, fuck, dude.
Do you remember the show Punked? And when people would watch that show Punked and like, what's his name? Ashton Kutcher was with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they would tell him like, fool, like, I don't never fall for that shit. And it would be like out in the news. And then Ashton would preface that in the beginning, like that, oh, these fools said I would never ever get punked by Ashton. And guess what the fuck happened to them when he got him?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know? And it's like that thing. It's like
you're undermining
that's a different world.
You're undermining a fucking professional. That's my point.
His target.
The thing is, like, just because he used
I get both sides, bro.
He used a method on the girls. He wouldn't come at you with the same method.
Man.
I understand
He's
that,
a
but
pro.
Hey Johnny, he pulls up to you and says like, "Hey yo, I'm the fucking owner."
I'm not bullshitting you.
I'm the
Johnny,
owner of Chick-fil-A, and you'll be like, "Hold on."
Can you imagine if the Tinder swindler like was Mexican, and he's just like,
El Tinder Swindler.
my nombre is Antonio Banderas.
Oh,
All right. He starts out like that. I am the king of piñatas.
Here's all my money.
Send me money.
And photo
I need
comes up to you like that, bro?
Yeah. If you can send me a ticket por el Corre Caminos, so I can get to Texas.
I mean,
Bro, it would not be that grand scheme.
Oh, shit.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess at a smaller scale, I can see it happening.
Yeah.
You know, like if we want $50, you know.
Yeah,
send me.
yeah.
I get what you're saying now.
But
But also,
200,000.
I guess you're putting me in a position where I have all this money and I don't.
you don't.
If I were to put my money on somebody here to get the first person that gets scammed here,
It's
the loudest one. It's the loudest one.
You're the biggest goal.
Oh, no, bro.
No,
Pretty loud.
I'm not.
No, and it's not that. I
Hey.
wouldn't say because you're gullible.
Here.
I would say because if he talks to you enough, he knows where your heart's at, man. I've always said that you have like the biggest fucking heart here.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he'll
That's why you would fall for
and
it.
he'll target that. He doesn't target just the fact that you're like gullible. He knows
Johnny,
your weaknesses.
I've
bro.
seen you get like I don't mean this isn't an attack to you, but I've seen you get in friendships where those people aren't even. You're a better friend to them than they are to you. And that's my point. Like
Facts.
They
Starting
know,
with this group.
When pros figure out what it is about you that's gonna make you fucking tick, they're gonna figure it out, and that's what I'm saying. Like it would happen to every single person in this fucking room. It would happen to you because
It would happen to me too.
Pros are pros, bro.
I'll tell you this. I do bottles for people and shit. Look, I do bottles for people and shit. Like I'll help out homies and whatever the fuck. Yeah, sometimes I feel bad for some. I'm gonna tell you right now. Anything else, free game. Go for it. When it comes to money, nobody's gonna fucking get me with money. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm broke, homeboy. And second of all, my whole life with money, I've been fucking gripping that bitch.
Okay.
Ain't nobody with money.
But here's the last thing I'll
Yeah.
say, and then you guys can say whatever you guys want. But the thing is, it's not even your money. That's what he's tricking you. That's what he's tricking you. He's telling you, hey, open up a credit card. They're gonna give you this much limit. And don't even. That's the thing. It's not taking any money from your account. That's not even happening. It's imaginary money. Literally, that's all it is. It's imaginary fucking money. All that happens is that it's under your name, so you're gonna have to pay for it in your life, right? So that's the thing. He's not even asking you like, "Hey, fool, let me borrow a rack from your bank account, from your checkings." No, he's saying like, "Hey, fool, open this shit under your name. It's gonna give you this crazy amount of limit because you're an employee in my company." And that's what I'm saying. That's what you motherfuckers don't understand.
I'll tell you
You're like,
No.
he wouldn't be able to fuck with my money because I don't got money.
No,
Bitch, that doesn't matter. These girls didn't have money either.
Let me put you in a situation, all right? All right. This is probably when I first got a job, all right? This is probably when I first started getting my first job where I was getting some real bucks, all right? You know, I was working one day and I was like taking my lunch and I was just, eating right here. I was in my car. I was in my old ass fucking Honda Civic, right? My credit was fucking, it was getting up there, bro. I was like, fucking, yeah, bro, my credit is going up there. I'm about to get a new car soon. It was right before I got the car that I have outside. Bugatti, anybody asking?
Fish is nice, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The handle's fucked up.
Yeah,
though,
yeah, it is. But, all of a sudden, right, it was a family member hit me up one day. They were like, hey, like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm on my lunch. What's going on? He's like, hey, I'm trying to get this car right now. Can you co-sign for me? Like, all you would have to do is just co-sign. I would pay everything. And then if you couldn't even do like the like basically if I couldn't make the payment, you would just keep the car, And I knew this family member. You know, I know where the fuck they live. They're gonna give me the car, obviously, if that happened. I didn't do it. Why? Because I know what that risk is. I guess it just depends on knowing how much like your credit and shit and your money and your finances mean to you. Because let me tell you, that was blood, and I didn't fucking co-sign for that car. And that's they're paying, making the payment. They're paying for the insurance. They're paying for that.
Shout out to me too.
You know, so it's like I know that, and I know that's the thing. I was like, I don't think these people. He knew to target people that just were freely able to be like, okay, I'm gonna trust you and throw this into you. I'm not that type of person. That was blood and shit telling me, hey, co-sign for a fucking car, you know, that you're not even gonna pay for. It's actually gonna help your credit, you know? And I didn't do it. Why? Because I knew that person's habits. And I knew, obviously, maybe this person, I wouldn't know their habits. Even more reason for me not to do it because I don't know their habits, you know? So for you to say like, oh yeah, like that would have happened to you because it's not your money. No, that's not true. It's happened to me before. Like I've been in that position where they're like, hey, give me the money for this real quick. I'm gonna pay you back. I'm just using it to funnel you. You're gonna funnel.
Yeah,
but
you're not taking into account that let's say that cousin was taking care of you financially. Let's say they were paying for your rent.
They were.
No, they weren't.
They were.
How? You didn't say that.
I don't need to tell you that, but it's just my personal problem. But that was happening, so I wasn't gonna fucking do that. Nah, I was lying actually.
What the fuck?
My point is, I'm gonna lie any fucking time I can because I don't want to lose I don't want to lose an argument.
Hey, look, how about I better my situation and I'll tell you one word. What if I learned from that shit?
But through experience, though, David. To go back to you, I'll go ahead. I'll let you finish.
No, go for it.
All I was gonna tell him was like, yeah, but you learn that through experience. Some of these people have never ever had an experience like that in their life.
Exactly, which is why I'm saying if he was to target someone, he knows who to target, and that's not gonna be me.
You know what time of the week it is, baby?
What the fuck?
It's Hispanic Friend of the Week.
Let's go.
Yeah,
shit.
Hispanic Friend of the Week is con el nopal en la frente.
Yummy.
Let's go.
Yummy.
Bow. Please put it on all of us.
No.
Nopales?
Nopales, and now trace them every time you move now.
Lalo, you missed the soundtrack. You missed the
kidding.
sound.
Hey, but he don't mind doing the swerve shit though.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard. I like that shit, bro. It's my editor, dude. It's my editor. Pay this guy. Yeah, con el nopal en la frente. Translate it.
With the cactus in your forehead.
Is it cactus?
Is it cactus?
Yeah.
Is it?
Nopal is cactus.
I don't fucking know.
With the cactus?
I'm a beaner.
Cactus in the forehead.
Get the cactus on the forehead.
Or cactus in the front.
Cactus
you know,
in the front.
more accurately.
Pretty much your fucking parents would tell you that shit when you were trying to be fucking American.
McDonald's?
No, you want to know? We want to know what I've seen it a lot when you see a fucking me. Quick story, real quick.
Go ahead.
I went to the mechanic shop and I see this dude darker than a motherfucker, right? Hispanic as fuck, and I'm like, cool, you know, the fucking mechanic shop down the street. I would go there. That's a spot. I pull up. Hey, mi llanta está, and he's like, oh, sorry, brother. What the fuck? Dog, ain't no way.
Oh, and they don't speak
He's like, yeah, bro, I don't speak Spanish. Oh, yeah. Hey, es un gabacho ese.
It's one thing to be Americanized. It's one thing that you know Spanish and you just don't want to speak it. Because
Yeah.
I don't like the way that I sound when I speak Spanish.
Bro,
that's
this
when
kid-
that's when that more comes
Right,
out.
right.
Because they like people who saw you grow up. You were very fluent in Spanish, you know. You would talk to Spanish, and then when they grow up, hey, ¿cómo estás, mijo? I've been good con el pinche nopal en la frente.
So what it's insinuating is that you look fucking Hispanic as fuck, and you don't speak Spanish, or you're pretending to be something that you're not. Pretty much. You know, a lot of people pretend. A lot of people pretend to be like super Americanized, but they look, you know, Hispanic as fuck.
A lot of people, you're like, oh my god, dude. Like I've done a party with, and this girl was literally Hispanic like themed party, bro. And she said buñuelos. I was like, no fucking way. Y los buñuelos están allá, and I was like, what the fuck?
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
What the fuck is wrong, bro? Like, ain't no way you fucking talk like that, dude.
You ever got like that? I feel like you never got it because you speak Spanish. Yeah.
Like my Spanish isn't 100%. I mean, I know some words, but.
But you look white.
Yeah, exactly. Like I look white, but I know this shit. How do you not like? It sounds fucked up because you know you're dark or what the fuck.
It sounds
But
like,
like,
yeah, it sounds, it's a stereotype.
but it's true though. How do you not know Spanish, bro? And you are Hispanic. I'm not saying I assume you're Mexican or Hispanic. You are.
I do.
But the thing
You
is,
don't
like,
speak your indigenous tribe
No,
language.
I'm just saying that maybe that person's Hispanic and they don't know Spanish.
I know
they're Hispanic and they don't.
Last
just-
time I checked, Spaniards are white, bro. Like,
I just don't judge people who don't speak Spanish. Like,
I do.
Yeah.
because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of Hispanic parents that just don't want to teach Spanish to their kids.
Yeah.
it's just
And that's just a choice, bro.
Or they're second generation, like
But honestly,
their parents were born here.
I think it's a hindrance because if you speak more than one language, that's a good thing.
You bilingual.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So it comes from a place of ignorance. Honestly, I think so. But
It does.
But a lot of Hispanic, like whatever country they come from, a lot of Hispanic people come here and they're just like, you're gonna be an American. That's all I want you to be. I just want you to be an American. Whether that comes from like self-hatred from their own country, that's usually what it tends to be. But I don't judge them. Like whoever doesn't speak Spanish, like, you can't judge them. Like
Yeah.
you don't
you
speak
gotta-
French.
it's not their fault. It's
not.
at the end of the day, it's their parents' fucking fault, right?
It is.
So yeah.
Yeah, like you don't speak French. Like if you went to a white guy, you don't speak French or you don't speak Italian.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Con el croissant en la frente.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, con el French
With
fry in
mayonnaise
the
on your
middle.
forehead.
Yeah, bro.
Shit.
That's my. I mean, it's kind of hypocrite, you know, because
Yeah.
it's kind of hypocrisy. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, you're just fucking colonized like anybody here in the states is.
Facts,
With that
facts.
sushi on your face.
Yeah,
Fuck out of here.
With the Russian in the front.
With the chopsticks on your forehead.
Yeah.
It's just like this.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
You ever
it's
hear that
true,
thing? Because I
bro.
know you don't really. You speak Spanish, but you're not. You know, did you ever?
I heard at the 99 cent store, like you know, these fucking wisecracking asshole ladies.
Wisecrack.
Fuck, bitch. We talking about me like and they'd ask me a question in Spanish and I'd be like, ¿qué? And they'd be like, y que no lo paro frente. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? I know what that means though. Like, fuck.
I
Just
love
tell me,
it.
I don't know what the fuck vacío means.
But I credit you for the Spanish that you do know
Yeah.
because you're second generation. You're not.
You literally
the,
learned it
The
from
rest of
us.
us are first generation.
You learned it from
Yeah,
us.
I'm probably like third.
You're
generation.
welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, because your grandma spoke English too, right? You're
Yeah,
third
yeah.
generation.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Well, like
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
partially. Partially.
Props to you, baby.
Partially.
King.
I learned most of my Spanish at 99 cent store too.
Hey, nothing.
I don't know what the fuck vacío meant. What the fuck?
No, no te metas con mi cuco, huh?
Yeah, you know.
That's a bar.
I know all the songs too and shit. Hey, mi bonito sabanero. I know it's not Christmas, but
The boys are third gen. Let's go.
Like the way I was,
I'm an
obviously,
iPod Nano.
like the way I was, obviously, like my mom doesn't know English like that, you know. Well,
Facts.
no, she doesn't. She understands it.
Wait, can we end Hispanic Phrase of the Week?
Yeah. And that's gonna conclude the Spanish phrase of the week. Bow!
Look at him.
I'm just saying that like my mom doesn't know English, like she can understand it, but she don't speak it at all.
Yeah.
But that's why I learned it at home. But my parents were in the mentality of let's teach him Spanish at home. Why teach him English to learn out here when he's gonna go to school and learn it anyways? So my ass was speaking Spanish until like maybe like first grade.
Yeah, but you were in kindergarten going, ¿Y el agua? ¿Dónde está el agua?
Yeah.
Tengo hambre.
Hombre.
With your white ass
hombre.
teachers.
Like
I was. Throwing the ball and shit.
Remember our classmate Sinoe?
Sinoe,
That wouldn't speak a
oh
drop of English,
Fifth
bro.
grade.
bro.
In fifth grade, dog.
Fifth grade, he was like, no mames.
it was a little warm when it went to 100. No way, bro. Fucking Jaime.
Cocha.
No way.
Cocha.
That's a story for another day.
story.
For
Fuck,
another
bro.
nopal en el frente.
Yeah, but
They were in ELD, bro.
I spoke Spanish from fucking it was my first language for Spanish because I did communicate with my mother. Then my cousins. As I grew up, I ended up learning English, and then I went to school, learned English, came back, and just spoke pure Spanish. And then my mom and dad ended up putting on that little fucking stupid ass note for fucking school.
Spanish
Speak
sticker?
Spanish at the house, and they put me in ELD, and it didn't fucking belong there. And I was surrounded by
Nah, bro, you did belong there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're-
no, because I had the accent.
Where's the
I
A?
already said this. I
And
had
now
the-
you don't.
I had the accent.
You're welcome. America, fuck yeah.
America. I had the accent and I spoke really fast because, you know, Hispanic. That's how my mom would talk. So I would talk the same way.
Yeah.
And now I learned to slow my sentences down and talk more fluently.
Where did the chicken put
Through
the A?
through ELD.
The ELD. Yes, I know.
So-
I'm not, but I mean towards like middle school. I literally towards middle school, I think I was good.
Hey, but I was chilling in that
I
class.
didn't think I was good.
ELD in high school and college.
middle school.
I was
you gotta
chilling in
take-
that class. I think I had
Yeah,
you too.
you had me in it.
Yeah, dude. Hey, shout out Miss Oreo, dude. I was chilling in that fucking
She's a
class.
crackhead now, but
Slanging
yeah.
meth.
But fuck, man, we were chilling in that class.
Yeah.
How crazy was that? That like we found out through social media that our old teacher was a fucking meth head.
And she fucking would take her shit. Come on, bitch. I know you want that shit too.
All right, let's get to shout outs real quick.
Yeah,
go.
shout out.
Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Shout out, David. Any shout outs?
Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my family. Shout out to the people that have been listening to us and subscribing. Shout out to the people that have sent in answers and stuff to the stories that
appreciate
reply.
y'all.
You know, I'm not gonna do all that shout out shit because I'm sure it's the same people that shout us out over there. And maybe next episode also because I forgot your fucking Instagram handles.
Yeah.
But shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, following us from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube. You know, thank you guys so much and have a good day.
I'll give a shout out to my girl and shout out to you, baby girl, DQ. And a shout out to everybody, like you said, has been sharing and stuff. All the follows that got on Instagram, I got a few throughout the week.
Let's go.
I got a message from people trying to say, hey, awesome podcast, all this stuff, and yeah.
All right, well, let's get into this week's share. Shout out to Jesse Alvarado, Evelyn Munoz, Cindy Camacho,
Let's go, my
Charlene Margarito,
Yes, sir.
Hector Santamaria, Angel that one slow X, sick as Instagram, Marissa Marie _C,
Appreciate you.
Young Sinatra 84, Claudia Hernandez, Jazz Guevara,
Hater.
Blue Grim, That Boy Torta, Karina Guzman, Bet Zeta, Michelle Guevara,
Hate her too.
Joaquin Delgadillo,
Hate him.
shout out Victor, Adrian Gomez, Jose Garcia,
Jose Garcia.
Myra
Hey,
Gutierrez, Life of Ali, Jasmine _baby, Sylvia Corona, Chris Fowler, and last but not least, Yunuen. Shout out to all of you.
Nice.
And I really hope I didn't miss any of you guys. I'm pretty sure I got everybody, but remember, if you guys want to shout out on next week's podcast, always, share one of the clips and we'll shout you guys out. We appreciate you guys. We love you.
And with that, we out. Peace.
Lights.
Lates.